Alright, well, I am now home, very tired, all pajamaed up, and the game is done and uploaded to the Game Jam site, obviously, hours ago. Um, it didn't quite end up how we had anticipated, and I do think, not within a time limit, of course, but there's a lot more we could have done to it, and I think we are gonna continue to develop it further and take it to where we had originally wanted it to go. I know I'm definitely going to play around some more with the cinematics that I made and some of the graphics just to get them perfect. But I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out overall, especially as a 20 or 48-hour activity, and we didn't know anybody in the team, well, except Charlie and I knew each other, and the other two boys knew each other beforehand, but just meeting the team for the first time, forming a team, coming up with a concept, pulling the concept through and changing it as you go along, and all that stuff. I'm putting this up now afterwards just to sort of pull an end to the project. I think it's kind of funny because I remember at the beginning I was saying, oh, I'll set a strict schedule, I'll post a vlog every 2 hours about how we're getting on and the things that we're doing, and just have it every 2 hours. We'll definitely have to have an update. And I ended up with, what, 5 updates, and now this one, and the last 24 hours or so I didn't even have any updates at all. But I think it just hit a point where it got busy, and you just had to focus everything onto working, and you're just working for the full 12 hours straight and at the end, because there was nothing else you could do because it wasn't going to be done if you didn't. So it was interesting, like, because I feel like I did learn a lot through doing the game jam in well, time scale anyway. It definitely takes a lot longer than you'd think to make that sort of stuff, because when we first were talking about our game, we weren't originally planning on doing 3D, but it just didn't sound like it would take that long to make, and I was like, oh, we'll be done. And Owen said the same thing to me. He's like, oh yeah, everybody was just like, we'll get it done in 4 hours and then spend the rest of the time improving on it. But like, we barely got gameplay into it as it was. So, and that was even before any of the special editions that we were going to add to it. So, I guess it really would. I mean, it's people say it all the time, but you don't really know it until you experience it for yourself. I guess that you really do have to be careful in planning and try and make sure that when you're planning it, you're planning way too much time, like what you think is way too much time, because it always takes way longer than what you plan for yourself, especially when you get picky about little details here and there within your work. And I always do, and always get caught up in some small little thing that, oh, I need to fix this until it's perfect. And Charlie kept telling me off about that all day yesterday and, well, the day before, being like, nope, leave that alone, go, just finish that, finish what you're doing, go do something else, stop making it perfect and then going to do something else. But, like, I don't know, I guess if you have the time, making it perfect is important, because it always irritates me when I'm watching things that I've done and there's stuff that's not perfect. So, yeah. Well, the game is on the site anyway, if anyone wants to check it out, and I think we will improve on it, and that'll be up online somewhere at some stage, because I don't know any sort of timeline on that, when it's going to be. I'll have to get in contact with the boys who were our developers and we'll find that out from then. But yeah, overall it was a good experience. I'm pretty sure I would do it again, because it was a lot of fun, and you do learn a lot and come out with some good products at the end of it. I'm very glad that I learned After Effects. I think that'll come in handy. And it just looks like a cool program, like all the stuff that it can do. So I kind of really want to. I'm really tempted right now to go mess around with it a bit more, but I know I should probably go to bed.